gonna move away, okay? You got controls?
Yeah. Would you want me?
Ooh, hello.
Sorry.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Hello.
A320.
Why are we getting this close to the car? Hiya guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Amin and today I'm doing a mock test with Violet. Now, you've got your driving test coming up in a few weeks' time, and this is our first official mock test. And from a complete beginner, we've done about 23 hours of practice, and you do kind of practice a little bit outside of lessons as well.
Very little bit, yeah.
Very little. How's that been going with your mum?
Not very well. No, it's fine.
Driving with parents is definitely always harder because I think they probably make you a little bit anxious because they don't know how to control the car if anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
That's a difficult bit. And this is the first mock test. I don't expect it to be perfect, so if you feel like you've made a mistake, don't dwell on it. Okay? Alright, so throughout the drive, I'm going to get you to follow the road ahead. Whenever I need you to turn, I will tell you. But for the first sort of 15-20 minutes, I am going to get you to just follow the sat-nav. And then I'll give you instructions as normal when that finishes, okay? We're going to do one manoeuvre. We may also do the emergency stop. Just drive safely. That's the main criteria, okay? Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to ask you a quick question about your vehicle.
Okay.
Could you tell me, how would you check that your indicators are working?
By asking someone to stand behind the car when you put them on.
Okay, and how do you put them on?
Lift up to go left. Sorry, lift up to go right and lift down to go.
Okay, that's fine. Or you can put the hazards on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that works as well. Okay, so for anyone that's new to watching these videos, don't forget to like the video, comment down below what you think, subscribe if you've not already, and select the bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I upload. Now that the YouTube side's done, we're going to get straight into this. So, I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay.
Today's mock test is a prime example of why it's really important to carry out mock test style driving with family or with your instructor. Now, Violet is a really capable driver and knows what she's doing, but as soon as we started mock test, she was getting nervous and overthinking scenarios which she normally wouldn't think twice about.
At the end of the road, turn right, then turn left. Turn right, then turn left. Turn left.
This is the left turn, by the way. A driving test can be very stressful, so it's always a good idea to do a mock test with your instructor, as examiners are only there to observe you. You don't want your first experience of driving on your own to be on your driving test. In my experience as an instructor, students generally make a lot of mistakes on their first and second mock tests. They improve immensely with this technique as they learn to deal with hazards and gain more experience with practice. If you can pull over and park up on the left, if you can pull over and park up on the left anywhere safe.
At the end of the road,
Just
turn
anywhere
left.
along here. Okay. And drive whenever you're ready. On approach to that last stop, we did go slightly over the raised curb, but this was not a major fault as there were no pedestrians about and we only went over briefly. But Violet should have slowed down a lot more and come in more gradually.
Turn left. After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Now Violet would normally never take this sort of gap, but at this point she was overthinking it and didn't want to get marked down for hesitation, so decided to move forward.
Turn left, then turn right. Turn right, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Driving along this road, Violet gets a serious fault with clearance with the last parked car on the left.
Turn left.
You're gonna move away, okay? You got controls?
Yeah. Would you want me to move
Yeah,
away?
yeah, take off. Okay, back to you. So initially Violet was in the middle of the road, but as we're getting closer to the end, she started drifting towards the black car and we would have hit the car. And if you could pull over and park up on the left along here, don't worry about the driveways on this occasion. Not too close, yeah? You okay, Violet?
Yeah.
Alright, drive off again when you're ready. As we're moving our position throughout this road, it's always a good idea to be checking your mirrors in the direction you're moving. So if you're moving towards the right, you should check top and right, and moving towards the left, check top and left. So at the end of this road, we're actually making a right turn. The sat nav is slightly incorrect at this point. As it has been raining, it's not safe to drive fully up to the speed of the road. Now Violet is still within the speed limit, but we are driving a little bit fast. It would be safer to drive a little bit slower so that we have more time to react to hazards.
Turn left.
This can be a difficult junction to try and cross, as the traffic on the main road is constant. So we need to make sure we keep checking both sides to try and clear it in one go. But if it's too busy, then you can wait for the right hand side of the road to clear and then move halfway. Violet does deal with this junction carefully by only inching forward when the road is clear. Even if you've moved out halfway and someone turns up afterwards, keep checking both sides and try and establish eye contact with the traffic on the main road. the traffic lights, turn left. We're just heading into the car park here. That's after we slowed down. Alright, if you can just turn right into any one of these.
Any of these turns?
Yeah, just turn right into any one of these. Alright, what I'd like you to do now is I would like you to forward park into a space of your choice. Make sure you finish within the white lines of the parking bay. Naturally, with the forward parking exercise, you do swing into the second space. So make sure there's at least 2 spaces empty and park in the first of the 2. Oh, hello.
Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Sorry. I thought that was going to Okay. Should I reverse out?
Yeah. Can I take control?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Why are you going into the one space where there's a car there? Why not go over there where there's nobody around you?
I don't know, because suddenly I realised I'd gone too far and I just thought I just had to turn into one of them.
I could have gone round. Alright, so do you want to give it another go?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Fine, I've got this.
you got this?
Got this.
Okay.
Clutch down. Why? This is horrendous.
Are you happy to leave it there?
Literally, yeah.
Alright, secure the car. And switch off the engine. Just give me a second. That's fine, thank you. And let's reverse out of here and we're going to head out the car park. My hair's like a look like this. Just following signs towards the exit now, okay? I'm just going back to following the sat nav again.
Keep left, then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Just to give you a heads up, the lane on the right is closed at the moment,
Okay.
so you don't need to move over just yet. Can you see the roadwork signs?
Yeah.
Yeah. As there are signs showing that the right-hand lane will be obstructed in the distance, Violet should have been aware that the traffic in the right-hand lane will be merging back into the left. she gets a serious fault for awareness and planning as she gets too close to a vehicle merging in.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit,
Violet,
A312.
why are we getting this close to this car?
It just cut in front of me.
I know, but you could see what was going on ahead of them. Alright, back to you. While waiting in this sort of traffic, always be aware of your surroundings, as it's really easy to miss motorbikes that may be filtering through the traffic.
After 100 yards,
As we're turning right third exit on this roundabout, we needed to switch into the rightmost lane as soon as we enter the roundabout. Violet goes into the third lane, which is actually directing us straight ahead on the roundabout. You know what you're doing?
Yeah.
So the cones are just for this bit. At this point, we are in the lane to go straight ahead. If the road is clear and you've checked your mirrors and it's nice and safe, you can simply switch lanes and still make the right turn. Violet deals with this mistake really well by checking her mirrors and switching back to the left and staying calm. Going the wrong way in a driving test will not be counted as a fault as long as you're going according to the road markings. So always try and stay relaxed. If you know you're headed the wrong way, just continue safely.
100 yards,
Just
turn
ignore the
left,
sat nav, okay?
then turn around when possible. Turn left, then turn around when
At the
possible.
traffic lights, turn right.
Turn around when possible, then at the end of the road,
So at the traffic
turn
lights?
right. Make a U-turn, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
So I'm just going to give you instructions as normal from now on, okay? If you could pull in and park up on the left-hand side in that space just there. Okay, you can secure the car and switch off the engine. Alright, that's the end of your so I'm going to finish up the test a bit earlier because there was a lot going on.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Okay, so it is the first ever mock test and I've never kind of left you in charge like this where you kind of just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, guys, I've never had to take control in our lessons.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened today.
I just...
The traffic was
I
a lot
think-
heavier, wasn't it?
Yeah, that, but also, like, it's more the I'm worried that I'm not going early enough. Because, like, sometimes I wait for so long.
Yeah.
And then I'm worried that I should have gone and now I've just waited for too long, so I just tried to go. So, like,
See,
with that roundabout,
overthinking it, yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't got... And then she hesitated. So I was like, oh, I've got to go now, when I know I should have just left it afterwards.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I got too stressed.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
don't want to overthink it.
And then that roundabout, was I meant to go in the inside lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Because you had the right arrow in that lane, didn't you?
But I just got confused and followed the car in front of me.
Okay, going the wrong way, that was absolutely okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to stay calm.
Yeah.
But how was it kind of knowing that I'm just kind of doing everything on my own? Did that kind of eat at you a little bit, that stress?
Yeah, it wasn't like the driving, it was the decision making, which I know is part of it. But like, just everything, I was like, wait, should I be doing this or that? I don't know.
Yeah, so that stressed you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because no, when we got into that car park and I said,
Yeah,
oh,
that was
forward
rough.
bay park, there's like empty spaces, and
Yeah,
I thought,
I
okay,
know.
she'll park here. You went all the way between the cars. I was like, no,
Yeah,
don't
that's
do
bad.
that. Thinking of the main ones, there were a few clearance when you got near that black
Yeah.
car on the left.
Yeah.
Is it because we had a large van on the other side?
It must have been.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that one until you said it.
Yeah, I had to stop you because you were extremely close. I just thought, let me just show you rather than letting you slide through, because it just didn't feel like nice at all.
Yeah.
And then the sensors went off anyways. There was one more that I'm thinking, oh, okay. The black car, you said, oh, he's just pushing in.
Yeah, but like, I was not letting, because I was like, what you said, I didn't see his indicator until he was in front of me.
Yeah, okay, I get that. But on the left-hand side of the road, did you see those signs?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, the roadworks. Yeah.
What are they telling us?
That the right lane is closed.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that at that point, there was some cones laid out because the barrier in the middle was broken. Somebody probably crashed into it, so they're forced into your lane. And he was indicating he's waiting, and they'd had that indicator on for some time. So you just needed to kind of look at the bigger picture. I think you were just kind of focused on your lane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. This is all a learning experience. You want to pick up from these mistakes and know better for next time.
Yeah.
We have got plenty of time, so don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a bit of a challenging route. Before we started, I gave Violet a choice of 4 numbers, and I said pick a number, and you picked your number, and that was the route that we took, which I'd say definitely was the most challenging from the 4.
And what about the, you know, with like the junction where I came out and it was...
Oh, okay, with that one, right, it was a busy road.
Yeah.
You had to go out slowly when the cars on your right were turning in, like especially with 2 of them turning in. You tried to go out with the van, but you should have gone out slightly earlier, and then the other car would have waited. By the time you were going out, the second car is now nearly there, so we should just wait. But you dealt with it safely, so it wasn't like a major fault or anything.
Yeah.
But just because it's so busy, keep watching both sides, and when one side's clear, go out the first half, or if the first car and second car are turning, then go out, but go out cautiously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did that by the end, so there was nothing to be alarmed about. But yeah, that's the end of our mock test video today. Short and sweet. But honestly, I never have to take control in our lessons normally. I think it's just because I'm totally just leaving you in charge of it, which we're going to be doing more and more. Because we have kind of started mock test driving, but we haven't gone for the full mock test. We're just on your own.
Yeah.
And that's what today was about. It's okay. You're going to learn from this, so don't worry. Alright guys, thank you for watching.